Hi there guys, and welcome to another Red Gaming Tech video with myself, Amata. Today's video is all going to be about StarCraft 2. We have a little bit of a StarCraft 2 special for you today because we finally have a release date and information for the deluxe edition of StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm, but also the players and groups and initial matchups for the StarCraft 2 Global Finals. So let's jump straight into the Heart of the Swarm info, get the quick stuff out of the way because the Global Finals is going to take a little while. As some of you may know, the expansion will release on 12th of March 2013. So while it's not exactly just round the corner, it's not all that far away. The Collector's Edition will be available on shops and will be available for an additional $20. The Digital Deluxe Edition includes a full digital copy of the expansion along with the following in-game bonus items. StarCraft 2 Tarask. Crush the enemies of the Swarm with the Indomitable Tarask, a fearsome new look for your Zerg Ultralisk. So not a new unit or anything like that, but a new look for the good old Ultralisks, who I'm sure every player apart from Zerg hates with a passion. Battle.net portraits and decals. Swarm-infested Battle.net portraits and decals help you customise the look of your online profile. A World of Warcraft in-game pet, which is a Baneling companion, which is bursting with enthusiasm and ready to explode. Diablo 3 Blade Wings and Banner Sigil. You can grow Zerg-like wings in honour of the Queen of Blades and unveil an exclusive banner sigil to mark your allegiance to the Swarm in Sanctuary. The Collector's Edition, which is of course the physical version of StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm Special Edition, will include the full version of the game on DVD-ROM and contains the following exclusive bonus items in addition to the content from the Digital Deluxe version. Behind the scenes DVD and Blu-ray, Collector's Edition soundtrack CD, a Heart of the Swarm hardcover art book, and a Zerg Rush mousepad. So the physical Collector's Edition is actually rather sexy, and I'm definitely considering picking it up myself because it's actually quite worth the extra cash, which is not usually the case when it comes to these special editions. But enough of all that. On to the more important news of the StarCraft 2 Global Finals groups and initial matchups. This is probably one of the most ambitious tournaments that's ever been attempted for StarCraft 2, with many tournaments happening around the world to decide the players for the final Global Finals, which will be taking place. So, as would make sense, we're going to start off with Group A, and I'm just going to read the players, and they'll be facing each other in their round 1 matches. We have Illusion versus Phoenix, which will be, of course, a TVT. Parting versus Soke, which of course will be a PvP. That's Group A. Group B is Vortex versus Vibe and Com versus Suppy. Group C will be Sen versus Killer and Huck versus Grubby. Group D, State versus Baby Knight and Mafia versus Rain. And the Zerg v Protoss there is probably one of the first matches that I've read out that isn't a mirror match, so that'll be rather interesting. Group E, Stefano versus Hero, and Idra versus Roro. Curious versus Titan is the first for Group F, and Major versus Hero, another hero with a lowercase h and a capital 0. For Group G, we've got Insir versus Lowely, and Levin versus Lucifron. And finally, for Group H, we've got Moonglade versus Scarlet and Nurtio versus Creator. So, just to summarise, for Group A, we've got Illusion, Phoenix, Parting, Soke. Group B, Vortex, Vibe, Com, Suppy. Group C, Sen, Killer, Huck, Grubby. Group D, State, Baby Knight, Mafia and Rain. Group E is Stefano, Hero, Idra and Roro. Group F, Curious, Titan, Major and Hero. Group G, Inser, Lowely, Levin and Lucifron. And finally, Group H, Moonglade, Scarlet, Nurtio and Creator. So it's going to be a very, very interesting tournament, as I'm sure you'll agree. Pretty much all of the players there are absolutely awesome, so this is going to be an epic battle for each and every one of those matchups that I just mentioned. And that's, of course, the initial matches for the group stage. Obviously, each group will have the round one between the players that I've already mentioned, the deciding match, and of course the winner of the group before it actually gets down to deciding who is going to go in versus who for the final matches, deciding who will be the winner. Personally, my favourite picks, it's really just too tough to say. I naturally gravitate towards rooting for the Protoss because that is what I play myself. But if I had to pick a few players, I would pick Soke, Grubby, Nurtio, and this is a tough one. I'm going to go with Major. I was kind of leaning towards Stefano for a second there, but to be honest, he tends to win whatever he's in. So rooting for Stefano, it's like he doesn't really need the help, you know? He's very, very talented, as all of the players here are. So I have no doubts that this is going to be an absolutely brutal tournament with a ton of interesting matches. For those of you who are wanting to know, the tournament will be taking place on November 17th and 18th in Shanghai, China. So a 2-day epic tournament with a first prize of $100,000, second prize of $40,000, third of $16,000, and fourth of $8,000. So it's not exactly small change that's up for grabs here. So I'm sure that we're going to be treated to some epic matches, and I'm going to be doing my best to keep you updated with everything that's going on if you're unable to watch the tournaments and individual matches yourself. Anyway, guys, that's me done for this StarCraft 2 news roundup video. I hope you found it entertaining and somewhat helpful. Please do check our channel out and, of course, our website over at redgamingtech.com. We've got all sorts of juicy content there for you guys. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.